think I already am.
Yeah. How am I going to get this guy to stop? Well, thanks everybody for coming. Yeah. Marcel, stop. Thanks for coming. We had a great meeting tonight. Marcel is our speaker, as you've seen. Before we get on to Marcel, let's cover a little bit of the mug business. First off, notice we're here tonight. All those that are here noticed. I have a hunch there's at least a couple of people at Southfield right now wondering where we are.
Somebody text them.
We sent out lots of emails. We put it on the website, but still, people are probably going to be there. And I feel bad for that, but we kind of we had a scheduling conflict. We couldn't meet there tonight.
Are they always going to be here?
I'm sorry?
Are they always going to be here?
Are the meetings always going to be here?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're trying to work out right now. Okay, we couldn't meet here for most of this year because of somebody else had reserved the second Tuesday of almost every month of this year. Because we used to meet here for like 6 or 7 years straight. We met here, and then starting January we moved to Southfield because we couldn't get this location. The place we moved to in Southfield, the ESD, the Engineering Society of Detroit, is that the official name of it? It's a great place, but we've had some trouble with scheduling. I think in the 9 months that we've been going there, we haven't been able to get into the room 3 times. And that's kind of tough for a user group to keep momentum going when we can't use the facility that we want to use. So right now, we're trying to see if we can get back to this place so we can come here every month. There's still October, November, December. We're checking on, right, Will? Will is our resident Farmington Hills person who's going to take care of scheduling that for us. And then we're trying to get in for all of 2012. Last time we checked, there were 2 months we couldn't get. I think July and September. Right. So somebody threw out the idea of, well, in July, let's just go have a picnic instead. So we might do something like that. I think at this point, we're seriously considering trying to get back in here full time. Does that work out for everybody, or would you rather see us go back to Southfield?
How many people showed up in Southfield versus Farmington?
Well, we saw a little bit of a drop off in Southfield, which we expected to see because we moved. Right, we're going to lose people. I don't know if we saw you in Southfield.
I never went.
Yeah. So there's at least one that didn't show up. Our meetings were about 20 to 24, right? Where's
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah.
And these 3 times you couldn't get in, like the meeting was canceled? No.
Now, one time we moved to
Library.
the library. Where did we do the other? Well, one time it's tonight.
Yeah.
And then another time.
Well, you guys were locked out, but finally got in.
Another time we were locked out. It took us.
We went to the
20
rec
minutes or so
center.
to get in. Sorry?
The rec center was the other one.
The rec center was
Not
in
the library,
Southfield.
but the
Yeah.
Yeah. It just, and while we were there, the wireless sometimes worked, sometimes didn't work. It was uncomfortable for us. So I'm not really sure if we're actually going to be able to succeed in getting back to this place, but we'd really like to. So basically, watch the announcements, watch the website for the future meetings as we start to sort all this stuff out. But if we can see a show of hands, who likes to come here? And who likes to go to Southfield? All right.
I like coming here.
Well, okay, it's not really a fair vote because the people in the other place are probably raising their hand to stay over there, right?
I understand, but I don't think there's 21 people in the other place
okay, all right.
to offset the 21 yeses we got here.
Well, and I think it's probably maybe 16 of the ones that are here are ones that would go there too. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's at least more than half of the ones here. So.
Anyway, we are working on seeing if we can get it here, and we'll keep you all informed through the website, through the mailing list, and through the meetings. So that's that. Standard feature we like to do at these meetings is people looking for jobs looking for people. Do we have?
We got jobs looking for people.
Sean, why don't you tell us what you got?
Well, we got a whole bunch of positions at Secure 24 in a bunch of different technology areas, but I'm here from the Linux team tonight. So if there's any people looking for Linux jobs in particular, I can speak to that with a high degree of knowledge. I invited Christoph along. I've been meaning to show up to one of these meetings for years, but it conflicted with my wife's book club for a very long time. And I finally canceled that. So
Finally you got your priorities straight.
There's only a couple things she asked for, and let me have book club was one of them. So
Well,
she had that.
I've known Sean for a couple of years. We used to go to the Pearl Mongers.
Yep, when I met at E-Press. Yep.
You need a babysitter.
Yeah.
That's what
parents are
Yes.
for.
You know, it,
I mean,
it was important to her for me to be there, so,
Oh, okay.
you know,
Good.
you just respect those things.
You're doing your thing.
Yeah,
But,
hey, there's give and take.
All right, let's give this man a hand.
Anyway, so if anyone's interested in a Linux job or knows anybody who's interested, we've got, I believe, 1, maybe 2 open positions, and we've grown the team from 5 to 15 over the last 2 years.
Nice.
So, and
What do you
with
guys
likely
do?
more growth. Mostly managed server hosting, Oracle SAP systems, LAMP stack type stuff, Windows, Linux, a lot of virtualization with VMware, EMC SANs, you know.
So you know everything I'm going to talk about tonight.
Maybe, I don't know.
ready.
So it's mainly it's all colo stuff?
I'll invite him up if I get him.
We manage it, it's not like a
Okay.
shared facility colo.
Okay.
But if anyone's interested, I've got actually print up from the website. I always carry them with me because
Where's the job?
I'm our own official recruiter. 12 in Northwestern area, just not far.
Good, good.
So
All right, super. I know Gibb had a job that he's heard of that he wants to make public.
Right, so it's probably not such a big deal, but there's an organization that's just going to be opening, I think probably next month, sometime this fall anyway. Tech Shop, TECHSHOP.WS. Go to their Detroit location, and they have a write-up on each of the 3 jobs that they have available. It sounds like they might have multiple, positions available for. It only pays $11 to $14. I don't know if that
$9 to
fits.
$11 for the admin job.
So it's like the idea is you have access to all the equipment and stuff. It's like a membership thing where you go in and you have access to all kinds of equipment. They have woodworking, metalworking, plastics, fabric, computers, all kinds of fabrication stuff. So the idea is you'd help people build their products or design things and like that.
I've been to the tech shop out in, I think it's in Mountain View, somewhere in the Silicon Valley area, and it's pretty cool. The equipment they have and the stuff you can do, you can build, you can conceive it, you can build it there.
Right, it's like $1 million worth of equipment.
So that's opening in Dearborn in.
Well, it's actually
November.
what is that? It's on Rotunda and Southfield, right behind the practice field for the Lions.
So is that
Lincoln Park, Allen Park.
Allen Park? Okay.
Allen Park.
One of the parks.
Yeah, Allen Park.
Good. Any other jobs looking for people? Yeah.
If you don't mind, a non-Linux job, my company's looking for .NET or Microsoft programming languages, especially if you know anything about medical billing or electronic health records.
Okay. There you go.
And that would be in Warren, Michigan.
Okay. Doing .NET type stuff.
Yeah.
Great. Anybody else? Do we have people looking for jobs?
Chemistry and physics.
Chemistry and physics, huh? Anybody got a chemistry or physics job? Anybody else?
Well,
Is your hand going up?
my hand is going up. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with my company at the moment, but if you're looking for someone who does Python, does a little administration, pretty much a jack of all trades, master of none, come find me.
That's a job.
yeah, we don't do a
I-
lot
I
of
have my
development,
resume
but if
online.
you, yeah, okay. Give me a card, or I can give you my card or
Well,
something. So
I can give you my email, my address. It's
there. You can send it to me. I'll make sure it gets to the right hands.
thank you.
Yeah, cool. All right. We'll hook you up and take a small finder's fee. All right, so that's the jobs portion of our meeting. Refreshments, I always forget to mention this. We do have refreshments. We got a cooler full of pop and some cookies. The deal is you put $1 in the jar and you can take a cookie and a pop. If you can do it quietly, just get up anytime during Marcel's talk and take care of that. What else do I got to cover?
I won't be offended in any way, shape, or form.
Good.
How about news?
What's going on in the news?
Well, since we last met, there's been absolutely nothing going on at all.
Right.
That's a good point, actually.
HP killed off the touchpad and allegedly left the PC business, but then they said they weren't leaving the PC business because they didn't want to devalue their PC business. And oh, by the way, they had a fire sale on the touchpads, and
It went so well they made more.
Well, and then, of course, when you went looking for a touchpad, there weren't any available, and finally the stores that said, well, we'll call you when they come in, then called you up to let you know that they were available at the original price. It's like,
We're charging the premium.
exactly, we're going to charge a premium on it. If you really want a touch, no, the reason I really wanted the touchpad is because it was $99.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And Google bought Motorola. They bought the Motorola patents
they're
and got the
self-
hardware business for free.
Oh, and they also bought Razat, or whatever it is, the restaurant review.
Zagat, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Zagat, sorry, Ragat, Zagat, Razat. You know, at least you know what I'm talking about.
And-
But that's cool, because you can do a search on local Google now, and it brings up the restaurant, you can see the star ratings beside the restaurant.
Did they already do it?
Yeah.
Well, they bought it, but they haven't integrated it yet, I thought.
They have on google.ca.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
That's their beta testing.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're always the last to get all this shit, so don't begrudge us this one, okay?
Well, did you?
And we did have the Freddie Mercury Google Doodle the day before you guys did. Somebody pointed out to me.
What, you guys in a different time zone or something?
No, we got it on the right day. Apparently it was Labor Day in the States. It was Labor Day in Canada too.
So we didn't
point out.
get it.
But we still had the Google
Because
Doodle.
we don't do searches on Labor Day, right?
Apparently not. Sorry, continue.
Also, a certain CEO of a certain major hardware company.
Oh, Yahoo.
No.
Hardware company.
No, Steve Jobs retired
Steve Jobs
as CEO.
retired, yes.
And Rob Malda, Commander Taco, also resigned from Slashdot. Same day. Also the same day that they
Coincidence?
came. They came into their businesses around the same day. So
Well, so
So Rob Malden and Steve Jobs are the same person.
possibly you never see them in the
You
same
never see them
room.
together.
on Twitter there was a big rumor that Steve Jobs had died. So they, Twitter killed Steve Jobs.
Yeah. Well, they're
Does anybody
probably
actually
going to do
still
it at least
go
5
Slashdot
times.
Anyway, really?
Yeah, I get through RSS feed.
I mean, we had one person put up their hand when they said they still go to Slashdot. I mean, I remember when Slashdot was like,
Yeah.
It was the place.
it was your start page.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't even know what it looks like. Have they changed the theme?
Not really.
No.
I go there about once every 2 weeks.
They've changed the theme. It's there.
It looks the
A
same.
little,
It's there and
but
there.
it looks pretty much the same though. It's
Yeah.
not drastically different.
If you
So
take a look at it
recognized
from
as
the years, it's
fun news.
changed. And one other big thing, I don't know if anyone got their certificates via DigiNotar, but apparently you may want to rethink that strategy in the near future, since they let's see, they let out a fraudulent Google certificate into the wild over in Iran and such, and the Iranians used it in Iran and elsewhere, and caused a major kerfluffle out on the internet, and basically confirmed all of the fears that everyone had, that SSL was only as good as the certificate authorities that were out there.
Go
So,
figure.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Actually, if you do have a cert from them, just be aware. I think I saw an update from Red Hat roll across my desk this morning where they're issuing new
blacklisting
bundles
the
that
whole
are removing
thing.
that. So.
Yeah, everybody's
Be
doing
aware.
that. Even Apple Friendly did it with Safari. They removed it.
Yeah.
So that Yahoo, I don't know if it was like a CEO or some high-level person.
Carol Bart's got the axe.
Oh, that was
She-
great.
So she got she's like some kind of character, right? She got the axe, and her contract said that if you're let go, you got to quit the board. But she says she doesn't want to quit the board. Apparently, Yahoo has this purple color thing. She says she too many outfits that are purple in color.
She also publicly stated that they fucked her over.
Yeah.
Yes, and
I mean, you gotta appreciate a CEO that steps down and says,
well, and so then she has a contract phrase that said that if she says anything disparaging about the the other board members, that she loses $10 million, and she called them. I can't remember, but it wasn't pleasant,
Yeah.
Besides that,
I'm sure you can leave it to your imagination.
well, that guy over there introduced me to a show
It's probably
called...
worth the $10 million to her.
Yeah, there
That
you
guy over
go.
there introduced me to a show called Bullshit.
Yes.
Which anybody ever watch Bullshit?
Penn and Teller's bullshit.
Yes.
Love it. I love the first show partly because they explain why they called it that.
Exactly.
It's because you can get sued for defamation, for libel, for a whole bunch of other things like that. But if you tell somebody it's like, this is a lie, you can get sued for that. But if you say this is bullshit, you're clean. So maybe
Proceed with bullshit, they're okay.
Right, exactly. So maybe she's not gonna lose any money because she swore instead of because she swore instead of
I can see the lawyers going over this and saying, "Well, what is the root of that word?" And
Yeah. The kernel.org site got hacked.
Yes.
Kernel.org got hacked. You got that on your list?
I do not have that on my
And
list. I got
Linux
it.
and Linux.com.
and a couple other
Yep.
high-profile sites. So Linus moved the kernel to GitHub, I think. Is that what I heard?
Temporarily, is that
GitHub.
right?
Is that just temporary?
That's what he said.
I mean, as the creator of Git, it kind of sounds
That's
like a good
awesome. I
idea.
didn't hear that.
Yeah, he moved it to.
I hope they at least gave him a free account for his efforts.
Well, you can host public stuff for free. It's only the private stuff.
And
you
he
can
just said,
use.
he just said, I have an account and it's, I can push something there, so I'll push it there while Linux.com is, or while kernel.org is done.
Cleansed.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, that's a little embarrassing though.
Yeah.
You know, kernel.org, Linux.com gets hacked.
Yeah.
Optics just kind of suck.
Any more news?
Ohio Linux Fest was this last weekend.
Ohio Linux Fest.
And you all weren't there.
Who was that? Ohio Linux Fest? So there were some people there. Anybody else?
I was there in spirit, does that count?
Yeah. So was I.
I think attendance was
I
down.
thought about it once,
Yeah,
so yeah,
so
that counts.
the hallways were much cooler.
Attendance was what?
Down.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they gave away something for the thousands registered person. I don't think they gave anything away this year.
Really?
Wow.
I think partly because it was, the weekend after Labor Day, which I think everyone was all burnt out after that.
It was too close.
Also the September 11th weekend.
Yeah.
You know, there were probably a few people who said, I'm not really traveling that weekend.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, to a bad place like Ohio.
Come on, think about it.
I was in Vegas, so I mean, but a lot of people talked about it, worried about
But
it.
the
getting caught.
Indiana Linux Fest people were there, and it looks like they're gonna have.
They don't fly.
Have one of theirs.
Yeah, it's just a short
maybe
drive.
in March
Yeah.
or something.
Good.
And the Ubuntu folks were there, the Ubuntu Michigan loco.
They had a
Yeah.
Ubuntu
Yeah.
Con on Friday.
Yep.
They had a medical track, at least one full day.
Yeah, my girlfriend went to that.
They're kind of big on diversity. They try to encourage women. There were a number of women speakers, more so than.
In this room?
Yeah, yeah. All right, anything more for news? Should we?
I think we're pretty good.
Anything else we should cover? It's been a while since I actually ran a meeting.
Just the
T-shirts.
T-shirts, we do have.
T-shirts and memberships.
Yeah, you want to give your membership talk? Come
I'll be
on.
glad to give my membership. Welcome to the MUC meeting. This is an open meeting. The library actually insists that it be open, but we do that if they didn't, because we want everybody to come and hear what we have to talk about. We do have some expenses though, and so we accept
Like myself?
memberships. Well, sometimes we defray expenses for speakers, and we have to rent the room. And so there is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to be a fully paid MUG member for a mere $35 a year. See Dick Williams over there, and you can have your very own MUG membership. And membership has its privileges. With a membership, you get to vote for the board of directors. Coming up in February, you get to, if somebody brings in some things to give away, and you fill out a card, an evaluation card, and you put your name on it, and the card gets picked, you could win a
Fabulous prize.
Fabulous prize.
What is
that? What do we have this month, Jim?
We have a stick man in Office Land. It's funny, like little funny sticky things. We also have a memory card holder. This is a little leatherette thing that you hold, put your memory cards in.
Yeah. And of course, what you really get.
But these aren't good enough?
Oh, we have a book to give away?
Yeah.
And you can win a book.
Wow, that's worth the price of admission
And
right there.
notice the author's name.
I do.
Gagne, right? Is that All right.
Of course, the real advantage is the feeling.
Jim, set it up there so we can see it all through the talk here.
Being one of the guys that's putting it on. So, if you're not a member, see Dick Williams and
Rectify that.
Yes, fix that. And we also do have polo shirts and T-shirts.
I think we have a polo shirt and
For
a
a
bunch
mere
of
$20
t-shirts.
a shirt.
Sorry, Craig. What?
I said I think we have a polo shirt and a bunch of t-shirts.
We have a polo shirt, so get it while we still have one.
Yep.
And the polo
Is that the
shirt
one that's
are
extra
how much?
large?
I think so.
I don't know. I think I'm an extra large. But I have to have a polo shirt.
It'll shrink.
Yeah, well,
I always do.
Are you sure if the shirts are shrinking enough, you would
No, I'm pretty sure it's the shirt shrinking. I keep telling myself that. So that's shirts. Anything else we got to cover? Dick, you had your hand up. Were you just wanted to talk about the shirts?
No, I just want to let everybody know that they're not coming out here until they pay it up.
Okay.
It's like Hotel California.
Okay, so we got Dave on this side saying you can come for free, and we got Dick on that side saying pay before you leave.
You can come for free, you just can't leave until you pay.
Ah, there you go. It is like Hotel California.
All right, I don't think I have anything else to cover.